Every time we read this Matthew 14 passage, every time we see Jesus standing on the water calling Peter out to join him, and Peter momentarily walking on top of the waves himself, it should remind us of our call as Christians. People right here in this sanctuary today, listening on the radio or live stream, are going through storms right now. Folks in our community are living amidst wind and waves that batter and toss their lives. Almost every week, as a part of my role here, I'm a part of conversations ranging from food insecurity to homelessness to mental health crisis to generational poverty, and how we as a community can rally together to address these issues. There are more than enough wind and waves just outside of our boat, and almost all of them can feel insurmountable, impossible to address. But the picture of Jesus standing there on the waves in our passage this morning should give us hope. Jesus, the Lord of creation, is already standing in the midst of every storm we too often think is insurmountable. And he's ready to say, "Come on out," empowering us to also stand and walk with our neighbors if we just get the courage to ask, "Lord, call me out to you." But we need to be careful with that question, because if we ask it, we know what the answer will be. When we are ready to step out of our boat, when we are ready to pursue our call to stand with folks in their times of need, the crucial question we have to ask is, do we take with us a belief in a gospel poverty of spirit or finances that will stand up to dire diagnosis and numbers and statistics about the needs of our community that blow our minds? Do we believe in a good news that extends to all people in the midst of every joyful season and every storm, and a good news that will buoy both ourselves and our neighbor for however long we're called to stand and walk with them in the midst of that storm? We believe in a God that can calm the storm, can make every impossible possible. We also believe in a God that is able and willing to walk and stand strong in the teeth of those seasons. And we believe in a God that calls the church out into the wind and waves to do the same.